Hi guys, so in this video I will show you the best currently possible way to farm as many emeralds as possible while you can, and even more so, the best thing about this method that we're going to showcase in this video is going to be something that you can do while you are AFK and you are not even playing the game at all. So obviously emeralds currently in high demand, the game is brand new, there is a lot of units, and on top of that there was an announcement earlier that tomorrow there will be even more units added into the game. Maybe the first evolutions will be added as well, but that doesn't really matter. So anyway, right before I decided to post this video, we actually had an extremely OP way of doing this thing, and basically let me just jump real quick, I'll show you. So essentially what we're doing is we're doing Nightmare, Planet Namek, obviously Act 1, which was the easiest. So Planet Namek Act 1 does actually not have any air units, which is really good for us because no air units means you don't need to worry about any heal units at all, and you can just bring damaging units. Now, in order to make our lives a lot easier, we literally just need only one unit, and it's gonna be Yami. As you guys can see, he's currently good or slot number 1. And what I would do is, like, you would always spawn right in this location that I am right now, and all you had to do was to just like place one Yami right here in this corner, and then just like spam the upgrade button, right? So that is pretty much enough to finish off this entire stage. You don't need to do anything else, just spam upgrade button and that's it. Now, this method could award you, in the span of 1.5 hours, it could award you 5,250 emeralds by doing this thing, which is a pretty big amount of emeralds, right? Like 5.2k every 1.5 hours is a lot of emeralds, and it also gives you a lot of XP because you get 200 XP per run. Now, unfortunately for us guys, Shock decided to crash the party, and I guess he didn't like the fact that people already started like auto farming this. And he said, you know what guys, I'm gonna take care of this. So what he did was he basically had a whole bunch of random spawn points. So instead of like always spawning here, you can spawn like right about here, you can spawn right up there, or you can spawn like down here. I don't exactly remember, I think down here. So obviously this method is not really functional anymore, and we cannot really count on that. Now, luckily for us guys, there is something else that we can do, the next best thing actually, and it is a little bit worse than this. So as I said, 90 minutes, across 90 minutes we used to get 50 to 50, 5,250, and with the next best method, which we are gonna do, it's gonna award us a little bit more than 3.5k, so 3,575 across the span of 90 minutes. And you probably guessed it guys, as I said, the next best option, we are gonna jump into a Hollow Infinite. So as you can see now in this video is a complete tiny task. Like, I am not even playing at all anymore, so I'm just like dumping my Yami right there over on the right side, just so he kind of has like this part of the road where it just like turns slowly, just so he's like closer to that, so he can pretty much just hit everything comfortably. And at that point, all I do yet again is just like slam my auto clicker. Now, one thing that's kind of important that you guys want to do is just to ensure that you always get the spawn down, you just want to press button number 1 and click a couple of times just to make sure that you do end up getting the spawn on point and you don't really ruin that. That's pretty much it. Like, at that point, after that, you can just like use your auto clicker. It's literally that simple and that effective. And if your Yami is high enough level and he has enough damage, he should be able to kill the boss. Now, unfortunately, this raid, as opposed to Namek, does have a boss, which means that you kind of need damage. But yeah, as I said, if your Yami is high enough level, even if he doesn't have like an insane what's it called, an insane curse, which I don't think mine either has. It has like just a strong one, like strong 3 or 33, whatever it's called. So nothing crazy, it should be enough to kill the boss. Mine barely kills the boss, but it still gets the job done, so that doesn't matter. Now, the only problem with this is that sometimes, because obviously even when you spawn in this map, like your altitude is a little bit different, so sometimes you will spawn something like here and like have the perfect placement. Sometimes you will spawn like right here in the middle of the road, so your guy is gonna end up like getting right there where mouse is right now, you see, and the circle as well, it's not gonna clip. Now sometimes you will spawn like down here, which is still gonna work technically. So there is a problem that sometimes this might not actually work. I don't know if there is a spot that basically just works for every single spawn possible. I thought of like doing something like this, where you just like place the unit right in front of you. So even if it's like something like here, it's gonna place here, or if you're here, it's gonna place here. Maybe you want to experiment if you want a little bit more, but to me personally, I said, you know, like that's good enough for me. And even if it like doesn't work out, which I don't think like there's a problem, like you just lose one run, I guess, every few. So it's definitely not perfect, but yeah, it's currently 7 in the morning, and honestly, I just want to go to bed. So I'm just trying to get over with this one, just so that I can literally just hit the bed and yeah, just go to bed. But yeah, that's pretty much how this thing works, to be honest. There is literally nothing else. Pretty straightforward. I don't expect this to be lasted for much too longer. I think eventually they will just nerf this one as well. Like, I guess since they nerfed Namek, that means they just don't want people to tiny task anymore. I understand why they don't want to do it, but yeah, it is kind of a bummer. So yeah, just make sure you use Halo, I guess, up until the point where it does get nerfed, and just enjoy it while it lasts. Stack up as many emeralds as you can. And yeah, obviously emeralds are always going to be useful. It's literally your currency to open for stuff. And yeah, that should pretty much it be for this video, guys. I didn't really want to show you anything else. This is just the current way to farm as many medals as possible. And yeah, like even with 3.5k every 90 minutes, like that is a lot of medals, guys. Like that is basically 7k emeralds on the span of 3 hours. So 7k plus 7k, that would be 14k across 6 hours. And yeah, I guess if you want to say like 9 hours, which is like the average, I guess, on an overnight for most people, that would be like over 20k, like 21k emeralds for an overnight. So yeah, it is far superior than the AFK chamber. I think somebody said earlier that AFK chamber with double VIP plus starter pack is only 980 emeralds in 8 hours, something like that. So you realize that it's literally 1/20th. Maybe that information is false, I don't know, so don't hold it against me. But yeah, like there is no way that it comes anywhere near rivaling what you can actually manually get, staying like inside the chamber or just doing this time task thing. So yeah, give this a shot, guys. Hopefully it works out for you, and I'll catch you guys all on the next video. Goodbye.